Hi, do you guys get angry or frustrated? Or do you have a deep emotional outburst sometimes? Now, how do you resolve that? In that moment, it becomes a challenge, right? Things become automatic. Our mind does not know how to control itself. Now, in that moments, how do you manage to keep calm, to keep control of your emotional state, keep control of your behavior? It is very important for us to understand how our emotions, how our behavior impacts everyone around us. It's a popular saying that people forget how you make them, how what you say or what you do, but they always remember how you make them feel. So the emotions that you show, the behavior that you show while you are in a deeply emotional state can be the difference between success and your failed opportunities. So today I'm going to talk about a three-step process that is very easy to use and can be done in any deep emotional state. So the first thing that you need to understand is when you are in a deep emotional state, you will not know or the triggers, right? So what you probably have to rely on is the feeling, the emotion itself. So if it is a very strong emotion, it will drive some kind of negativity inside you. Now you need to rely on that negativity. You need to figure out, okay, is that really the negative? Is that something that I really want right now? Is most often than not, it is not. It's something that you don't want. So if you have that deep negativity inside you, that can be the trigger. So when you have that, you start labeling that kind of emotion. So if you're having that deep knot within you, for example, you can say, okay, I'm having this deep knot. This is not who I am. What can I do about it? What am I feeling right now? And have that quick discussion in your head. So you don't need to tell everybody, but you can always think in your head and say, okay, this is anger, or this is frustration, or this is disappointment. I need to make sure this is what it is. What I do next is acknowledging. My subconscious mind will try and figure out, okay, this it's been acknowledged, so there is an option for me to control it. So the next step is to figure out a process. What do I do next? Changes everything. So create that process if you don't have one, or follow a process that you already have to manage your deep emotional state. But it's very important. For example, a process could be, okay, when I am in a very deep emotional state, I'm gonna take a deep breath, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna not think about what's going on inside me, but I'm gonna think about the outcome, how people are feeling, look at somebody, figure out a way for you to get out of that deep emotional state. Now that process itself is the key. Once you know what you're feeling and once you start following your process, it starts defining your behaviors. It starts creating an external behavior that is more aligned to what you really want. For example, if you're really angry about something, instead of shouting, you could ask, okay, my process, you stop, think about it and say, okay, why did this person do what they did? Or what happened? Why did this project or why did this activity fail? What was the reasons? Was there an intentional? Was somebody intentional? Those are the things that really make the difference. So once you start questioning your own emotions, questioning your own thinking, within that deep emotional state, something breaks the pattern and you are able to come back to the now and understand that this is not what you want. There is a different benefit you're going to get with a different behavior, and that's the way you need to get the success you want. So three-step process: label your emotions, understand the process, figure out what the process you follow in the normal state, follow that, and then have a different kind of behavior, and that will give you the results you want.